Uzzah got in God's way, God does not kill the ox, but God smites Uzzah dead. God, I need 3 young men to come here. Just 3 young men who don't mind laying on the floor. Come in, Art, come in, man. Come in, brother in the orange shirt. Come in, come very quickly. The Bible tells us now that Uzzah is walking with the ox. Y'all get back here. Get back here. Uzzah is walking with the ox, and while Uzzah is, I'm the ox, you the Uzzah, and while the ox stumbles, the Bible said that Uzzah touched the ark, and God smites him dead. Lay on your back. Now I want you to watch this, because now Uzzah is dead, and while Uzzah is dead, the Bible tells us that David becomes displeased. He begins to get upset. He becomes angry, exasperated, because he says, how could God let this happen? And I'm trying to bring in his glory. But I'm so glad to know tonight, slide over. Yeah, that's right, stay right, get comfortable. I'm so glad to know tonight that David did not make the mistake that other people make, because sometimes some people are so ignorant that when they see God deal with one person, they won't move on like David, but they'll get down like other people, and they say, you know what, if he ain't serving, then you got to get all the way down. He said, if he ain't serving, then I'm not serving. And when one gets down, I know you're suiting nice, but come on, another one gets down, and now you got a church filled with a whole bunch of people that are not useful to the means of God. But can I tell you, David made up his mind. I can't sit here and be upset about us, but I made up my mind. I got to get over it. I dare you to look at your neighbor and tell him, say, neighbor, get over it. I don't know what you cried over last year, but God sent me all the way to tell somebody, get over it. No matter how big or no matter how small, you got to get over it. I don't care what happened to your mama. You got to get over it. Your mama might have been a crackhead, but look at your neighbor, say, get over it. Your daddy might have been a liar, but look at somebody, say, get over it. Everybody might have looked at your family crazy, but somebody say, get over it. Uzzah is laying there on the ground, and while Uzzah is laying on the ground, David makes up his mind, I got to get over where I am. I want to know, is there anybody in this place who has decided, I got to move from where I am? I don't know what your Uzzah is tonight. I don't know what you're facing tonight, but God said it's time for you to move. The Bible says that David made up his mind. We still need the glory. Regardless of the casualties, we still need the glory. I want to tell every preacher in here, I don't care what you see other preachers do. You better remember, God did not call them like he called you. You better make up in your mind, I'm not going to get down, but I'm going to keep on moving. And so the Bible says that David decides, we've got to get the glory back where it belongs. I dare you to nudge your neighbor, help me out, sound man, and tell him, say, hey there, I don't know about you, but I need the glory in my life. I need the power in my life. So the Bible says that David goes to the Levites and said, because we did not seek God the first time after the due order, God allowed a breach to be in between us. But what we gotta do is do it right this time. What we did back in the day, it still has to work today. And I came to tell somebody who's trying to modernize God, you cannot change God, but you better change yourself. I came to tell somebody, God sent me here to help you to understand what worked for Bishop Mason